It's Pittsburgh Steelers football, baby. Week 5, we taking on the Denver Broncos. Can I say I'm excited? Not at all, because we looked like absolute garbage for 3 consecutive weeks. You talk about inconsistently inconsistent, that's what we look like. Or I should say we're consistently inconsistent, that's what we look like. It's garbage across the board on offense and in defense. All right, we can't run the ball, we can't pass the ball, we can't catch a ball, we can't block on the line, we can't make tackles, we can't stop committing penalties, we ain't forcing fumbles, barely getting after the quarterback the way that the Pittsburgh Steelers are supposed to be. We can't make field goals consecutively. Sorry about that, Boswell. I mean, sometimes you do. But nevertheless, we look like garbage across the board. This game comes down to heart, and my God, it starts with you. 7, Ben Roethlisberger, you can't go out there and look as abysmal as he did last week. All right? I think that may have been one of the worst games that you have played. When he threw 5 interceptions against Jacksonville a couple of years ago, it wasn't as bad as this game looked. You out there looking old. You out there looking decrepit. You out there looking like you should have retired years ago. You looked bad, brother. It's all matter of pride. What kind of team do we want to be? All right, forget what Denver got going on, because I already know they're going to get after you. Big Ben been sacked 2 times, at least twice, every single game this doggone season. All right, he's on pace to become the most sacked quarterback in NFL history. It's probably going to happen if he continues to start until the tail end of this year. Okay, so it's a matter of offensive line. You got to figure out what kind of man you want to be. Forget playing a football player. Look at this as a man. You got to have some kind of pride about it. You lace up them cleats. You put on those pads. You step out on the gridiron every single Sunday. You are living your dream playing in the NFL. But we getting our ass whipped week in and week out. At one point, you got to say to yourself, hey, man, I don't suck. Because right now, the NFL looking at us like, hey, man, y'all suck. Do you understand the last time Pittsburgh was ranked in the bottom 5 of the NFL? Do you understand the New York Jets looked more impressive last week than we did the entire season? The New York Jets. Jacksonville hasn't won a game. Urban Meyer may or may not be cheating on his wife, and still his football team steps out on Sunday and they look better than we do. You understand this? We look like ass. Bottom line. Okay, I'm not concerned about what's going on at the quarterback position with Denver. I don't care about anything that they bring to the table right now, because it's a matter of us, not them. It's a matter of us. Because if we go out there, we play our brand of football, we can win games. But if we go out there and we look completely inept, we out there, we look discombobulated, we out there, we ain't got no passion, we look like we quitting, we won't win any games. That's all I got to say about it. Because for 3 consecutive games, we were relatively in the game. It's not as if we were dominated across the board. We just look like complete ass. It's us who can't perform. It's not the other team preventing us from performing. We just cannot perform. So since that's the reality of the situation, how the hell are we supposed to go out there and try to win football games? It's a us thing, not a them thing. It's a us thing. We got to step into that doggone locker room, look at each other person, look at everybody in their eyes and figure out what kind of football team it's got to be. If I got to give this same speech every single week, we're going to have a problem by the time we make it to week 8 if you guys don't go out there and execute. That's all I got to say about that. Okay? So go and take care of business. We are at the bottom of the AFC North. We are 1-3. Everybody else in our division is sitting at 3-1. Do you understand? If we don't win the division, we are not going to the playoffs. The AFC wildcard spots will be occupied by the AFC West. Maybe one in the AFC North. But the way we sitting right now, it ain't going to be us. We have to turn things around now. We are entering the 2nd month of the season. It is do or die at this point. Every game is our Super Bowl moving forward. We cannot afford to have any moment of ineptitude on the football field. We can't have mental lapses whatsoever. We have to be consistent, and it starts this particular game. My God, you guys got to go out there and play like your contracts are on the line. Y'all got to go out there and play like they got motherfuckers who are sitting firing squad ready to execute every single one of you guys if we lose a doggone game. You got to have a sense of pride, fellas. That's all I got to say. You got to have a sense of pride, because at the end of the day, before you're a football player, you're a man first. You got to want to impose your will on your opponent. To hell with the doggone game. Win every single play. Take it one play at a time. Play every play like it's your last. That's all I got to say. You got to go back to the high school football mentality. You got to go back to the college football. If you ever played somewhere in a JUCO, played in a Division II, Division III, hell, you got to put yourself in a situation where you feel like your job is on the line. That's all I got to say. It's a matter of pride, gentlemen. It's a matter of pride. That's all I got to say about it. Go take care of business, and maybe we might just be 2-3 at the conclusion of Sunday afternoon. Because I'm telling you right now, we go out there and we play the same way that we did the last 4 weeks. Because let's just be honest, we was able to beat the Bills, but it was still an abysmal game, and they played a better football game than us. We just so happen to have luck work in our favor. So if we go out there and we play the same brand of football, we're going to lose again. We are going to lose again. We do not look like the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, we are one of the pinnacle. We're at the top of the list of football franchise when you talk about consistency over the course of the last 40 years. Let's not be the 80s Steelers. Please. Play with a sense of pride. If we're going to lose, let's go down swinging. Because for 3 consecutive weeks, we have lost, not even wanting to come out of our own corner. We don't even look like we want to play football. So how about we go out there and have the look of somebody who wants to play football? Take it back to the backyard days where you felt jubilant going out on the field. Maybe we got to play with a sense of happiness regardless of the adversities that we're facing right now. Maybe we got to go back to the childhood feeling of wanting to be out there. Because maybe that'll motivate you to want to go out there and do something. All right? We playing against Denver. Every time we play against Denver over the course of the last 5 games, it's been relatively entertaining. It's been somewhat close. We can maybe go out there and take care of business. Get redemption for the last time we played them and we left with a doggone L. Everybody get your hands up in here. Steelers on 3, win on 6. 1, 2, 3, Steelers. 4, 5, 6, win. Come on, man. Get this W. Week 5, we got to bounce back. We have to bounce back. I'm tired of being at the goddamn bottom of the power rankings. If the Jets outrank us at the end of this week, somebody is getting hit with a lead pipe. Matter of fact, I'm pulling up and somebody going to be losing their job. I promise you right now. Interrogations across the entire organization. People are getting fired and I don't even got to be on the executive staff nor the payroll to go out there, nor HR, GM, none of that to do it. People are losing their jobs. Some people may be losing their limbs. All I know is somebody getting their ass whipped. If we lose this week against Denver, go take care of business and you won't get hit in the back of the head with a heavy ass flashlight with a clubbing blow. And that's all I got to say about that.